Noble. Yeah. Made us all proud. Just like I'm sure you're gonna make him. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Our star player and the Stansfield brand. I need to know why.
You find anything worthwhile, run it through my department. Anything else?
And if we don't find anything worthwhile, I'll need you to go away.
I don't take orders from you.
Oh, detective, everyone takes orders from me.
It's your turn to talk. For once I'm listening.
I knew you'd end up here, little nigga. Right where you belong.
To protect her from whoever may have wiped out the family. Your father also instructed that the adoption records be sealed so that once she's gone, she can't be found.
He had all of this set up before he died.
What's up, big ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and now I'm back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, and let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. In case you haven't been paying attention, I am currently sitting at 971 subscribers, ugly ass niggas. So that means y'all ugly ass niggas have been putting in some work. But I need a little bit more. So tell your ugly ass uncle. Tell your ugly ass auntie. Tell your ugly ass cousins. You know a lot of y'all got a lot of ugly ass cousins that don't know about my channel. Tell them ugly ass niggas about ugly ass nigga TV. Share the video with them, ugly ass nigga. But anyways, on today's video, we will be covering the 8 secret people that has been keeping tabs on Tariq for Ghost for Power Book 2 Ghost. And I will give y'all the list. The list of people are Tasha, Tommy, 2Bits, RSJ, Simon Stern, Stephen Ott, the ugly ass lawyer dude, I forgot his name, but you know the one that over his estate. And who the fuck else am I forgetting? So we 8 of them. I said 2Bits already? Yeah, I think I did. It's 8 of them though, we glad, nigga. I'm gonna say 8 before this video over. So when I come up with that person, y'all gonna know. That nigga. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, we're gonna start, oh yeah, Uncle Gabe, that's the other one. That's the 8, because that's who I'm gonna start off on. So yeah, Uncle Gabe, that's 8. Now, we're gonna start it off with Uncle Gabe. One thing that y'all gonna notice in the pattern, and you probably noticing in the video, maybe you picked it up already by the videos that I posted already prior. You know, well, you know, the clips from each character and stuff like that. You know, my supporting videos that I typically post at the beginning when I'm, you know, making a, typically I do it when it's a new theory that I'm showing y'all. But you know, if you've been following my channel, you know what I mean. But anyways, Uncle Gabe, right? He only has been in 1 episode so far in Book 2 Ghost. But just like the rest of these characters, he showed up at a crucial moment. That's what most of these characters have done. If you pay attention, all of the characters that I have named, oh yeah, I forgot about Rashad too. Rashad Tate is also one of them too. I don't think I named him. But if you pay attention, actually outside of Rashad, all the rest of them are recurring characters that not really supporting or lead characters. And that's because they only show up really, you know what I'm saying, when it's time for Ghost need them to do something, you know, to maybe help Tariq through an obstacle or whatever. But anyways, Uncle Gabe, when he did show up, when was he present? At Ghost's funeral. And right before, you know, Tariq delivered his eulogy, Uncle Gabe approached him and had a little prep talk with him. And I think the reason why he had that talk with him, you know, he was telling him about how he was proud of him, how his dad would be proud of him, basically trying to get him to, not to say anything bad about Ghost. Now, how would Uncle Gabe know that Tariq could potentially be getting ready to say something sour against him? Well, that's easy, because keep in mind, like I just told y'all, all of these characters goes back and reports to Ghost on what's going on with him. So who was told that Tariq was potentially going to say something bad about him? Only 2 people knew about it, and that's Tasha and Simon Stern, right? But see, at that particular time, Tasha wasn't on a team. You hear me? It was just she just was, of course she got Tariq's best interest in her because she's his mother, but she hasn't been filled in on Ghost still being alive and secretly keeping tabs, right? I'm gonna get back to that later. But, so therefore, Simon Stern was the one that told, Ghost that because Tariq told him what Davis McLean was planning to do to get Tariq to, talk down on Ghost so that he can look bad and it could help Tasha's case. So, after Simon Stern told Ghost about this, he sent Uncle Gabe down to, kind of talk him out of it. That was the whole purpose of Uncle Gabe even being there. Think about it. This ugly ass nigga ain't showed back up the whole goddamn thing. Why was he only in that one goddamn thing? Come on. We're about to be in season 4. This ugly ass nigga was in one scene of one episode. A useless thing? I don't think so. He was there for a reason. He just was playing his part. He was, that's someone that Ghost had with, that was on his side. Like, okay, I got you, nephew. I'll go and talk to that little lad nigga. So that's when Uncle Gabe did his job. Moving me on to the next one that I just got through mentioning too, Simon Stern. If you pay attention, Simon Stern, just like Uncle Gabe, whenever he did show up, when was it? Whenever Tariq was kind of in some kind of trouble or needed some kind of advice. That's when Stern tended to show up. Just like the clip I showed you, I'm gonna show you a quick example that I posted at the beginning. When Zeke was potentially, was about to get, go to jail for potentially the murder of Officer Ramirez, and Stern showed up to check Officer Whitman, like, hey, lad, nigga, why you keep on pressing up on Zeke if you ain't got no charges on him, you ain't got no cases, lad, nigga? Why you keep on, trying to put this on his mind? Stern didn't give that much of a damn about the Zeke because he an alumnus. He ain't had shit to do with that. He just knew if Zeke went to jail, then Tariq gets kicked out of Stansfield. So he was like, yeah, no, we can't have that. Because I think he has a deal with Stern that if he helps him through those 4 years, that he would give him maybe truth or something. It's something that's in place that Ghost is gonna give him if he helps Tariq through this. So, Stern don't do shit for free. Getting me on to the next one, who also don't do shit for free. That's right, you probably guessed it. Finessing the ass with Rashad Tate. So, we all know this ugly ass nigga don't do nothing for free. And whenever he does something for you, you gotta do something for him. But guess what? Ghost had already did something for him. His debt has already been paid. So, Rashad said, all right, ugly ass nigga, I'll go ahead and do that for you. But I'm gonna still get what I can out of him. Ghost like, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Make that ugly ass nigga mad. So, what was the deal that Ghost and Rashad struck? Well, that's actually quite simple. He said, all right, ugly ass nigga, I'll fake my death and I'll get out of the governor's race, leaving you as the best candidate. which is pretty much what happened. Once Ghost, was pronounced dead as the lieutenant governor, his running mate, what was her name, Lorette was doomed after that. Stephen Ott had no choice but to grant Rashad as the next governor candidate for the Democratic Party. So that was the debt that was paid. And in return, that's the reason why Rashad went to Stansfield. Not because it would help his political. I think it was for his own gain, because it would help his, his political history, to help him get further in his political career. But also, Ghost was like, you can help me out by also keeping tabs on Tariq. Think about it. Once again, just like the rest of the niggas, whenever Tariq was in trouble, as far as legal trouble, outside of Davis McLean, who else was helping him? Rashad Tate, the one who had influence. Think about this. It's the same thing. All these people that I'm mentioning to y'all, whenever Tariq gets in something deep, all of these characters shows up and does something, and does something to save him. Giving me on to the next one, Stephen Ott. Now, some of y'all glad niggas might be asking, why would Stephen Ott be helping them? Well, that's actually quite simple. He don't want Ghost's real life being exposed to the public, because that would make the Democratic Party look bad. So he's like, nah, we're gonna have to keep that buried. And some of y'all glad nigga might be like, well, that's the reason why he's doing that. It ain't because he helping Ghost. Nah, I was glad nigga he helping Ghost too. Because think about this. Remember the scene on season 1, the finale. Tasha wanted Woodsack for her, Yaz, and Tariq. But Stephen Ott refused to grant that. Why? It wouldn't hurt them at all if Tariq went to Woodsack with them. Like, I don't see how that could have damaged the Democratic Party. It really wasn't no way. The reason he did this is because Ghost didn't want Tariq and Woodsack with Tasha. So he was like, no, we make sure Tariq ugly ass graduate from school. That was Ghost, making moves. Making sure, nope, that nigga staying in school. He ain't going to no damn Woodsack. So, that's what that was about. Getting me on to the next one. Tasha. So, like I said, Tasha is his mom. So, of course, she's going to make sure he's good and always be trying to keep tabs on him the best way she can. That's because, ain't no love like a mother's love. So, she's going to do that naturally. However, it wasn't until season 3 that she was in on the Ghost plan. How do we know this? Well, that's because after her and Tommy squashed their beef, and you remember Tommy talked about smoking a blunt and telling Tasha about all his problems and stuff, he also informed her that that Ghost is still alive and that he's been secretly keeping tabs on Tariq. And Tasha probably was like, that's just like this egg-lad nigga to pull something off. It's like that. Like she said, he always wins. So, and that would giving me on to the next one, Tommy. So how do we know that Tommy was involved? Well, first off, that's his brother. He's gonna always have his back throughout all the shit that they've been through. And I think especially after, the end of season 6, when he was telling Tariq he's been wrong about a lot of shit. I think it was then that Tommy realized that Ghost was down for him to the bloody end, and that nothing should come between them. And it was that point he was like, no matter what happens, I'm gonna always stick by my brother. So, the letter that he gave Tommy at the end, because if you can remember, the last episode, actually on Tommy's episode, it showed you that he gave Tommy his car back and he gave him a letter. What was in that letter? The letter was telling him the instructions on his moves. It's like, hey, glad nigga, I had to pay my debt just like Breeze did, glad nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be around like that, but you know where to find me, glad nigga. So, I think he kind of, told Tommy where he's gonna be at, but he also told him, only reach out to me if you just have to. Like, it gotta be something catastrophic. Like something do or die for you or do or die for Tariq. If you need me to come. And I think that moment may happen in either this season of Force or this last season of Book 2, perhaps both, that they're gonna have to reach out to Ghost, and Ghost will show up to turn up and cancel Christmas on a lot of glad niggas. So, getting me on to the next one, which is your boy RSJ. Pretty much, he's been doing the same thing. When Tariq was getting ready to invest his, his trust fund into Western Wholeness, that's, I think, is what really made RSJ be like, yeah, I gotta get up in this, because these are glad niggas might be up to something. I don't want Tariq to lose his money. Now I'll say this about this one. RSJ, I'm not super sure on. I believe that, it's a possibility that he's one, but he could just be a regular glad nigga that showed up. He might show up and eventually become an enemy. But, just judging by how he's moving, I think it's a possibility he might be with Ghost too. We'll see. So I ain't gonna really touch that much on him, but get me to the last one, which is 2-Bits. 2-Bits, pretty much the same shit. He showed up whenever Tariq was in some kind of crucial moment, and this nigga just popped up. You know what I'm saying? Who saved his big lads when that big lad GTG nigga was about to kill him? 2-Bits big lad. Who showed up when he's about to get into a huge deep war with the Tejadas? 2-Bits big lad. And I believe he's gonna show up in this new season the same way. Now, we've seen that already that Tariq got his car back. I'm hoping that Tariq didn't kill that man to get that shit back. I'm hoping it was more of a negotiation type of thing. But we shall see. But yeah, anyways though, like I said, I was gonna, I told you I would be putting this video out and, letting y'all know who these secret people are. Oh yeah, one more person, I just thought about it. The ugly ass lawyer dude. My bad, y'all. The ugly ass lawyer dude. Now, come on. He's the biggest one. He's the biggest dead giveaway. I think him and Simon Stern are the biggest giveaway, and Stephen I. But I think this ugly ass nigga might be the worst one. Come on. Giving this nigga a letter to say, I knew you, come on now. I knew you was gonna end up here, little nigga. Right where your little ugly ass belong. Come on now. Ain't no fucking way Ghost said that shit before he died. Come on, man. Ghost will lie like a motherfucker. He said, hey, go get his ugly man nigga that letter. Tariq seen that shit. Said, man, how the hell does ugly ass niggas know that shit? And then the biggest one, when in season 2, when Yas was, about to, get put into the system, and Ghost had some instructions on what to do with Yas in case somebody threatened the family. To change her name and put her with a good family and seal it so that nobody could find her. And Tariq replied, this ugly ass nigga set all this up before he died? And then the lawyer dude was like, he did. Come on, ugly ass nigga. You know that man told you that shit like 40 minutes ago. Come on, ugly ass nigga. But even Tariq, like, look at Tariq's face after that shit. Even Tariq, like, hold on, man. Is this ugly ass nigga look dead? Ain't no fucking way this man thought about that shit. Who thinks that far ahead? Like, I get it. This man was a very intelligent ugly ass nigga, but come on, bro. He thought of this. Even Tariq can believe that shit. Come on, bro. So I think when ghosts do surface this season, Tariq gonna be shocked, but at the same time, he be like, bro, I knew your ugly ass was still alive. But anyways, though, y'all let me know in the comments, what do y'all think? Did I get it right? Do y'all think these folks are secretly, you know what I'm saying, watching Tariq for ghosts? And I know I also mentioned Ramona, you know what I'm saying, in the previous video, but the reason why I didn't really touch on her is because Ramona is not there. She hasn't, you know, had a meeting with Tariq. So Ramona is just there with ghosts. So she knows he's alive, but, you know, she's not technically, you know what I'm saying, keeping tabs on Tariq because, you know, she's not out there either. She's there with ghosts. So that's why I didn't mention her. Now, I will give you one more honorary mention before I go. And that person is, who I think is a slight possibility, I may be reaching with this one, but I think it's a possibility that Effie is also a plant. Because think about it, Effie is the most mysterious, I don't say this before, she the most mysterious ugly ass nigga up in the whole Power universe in it right now. You ain't knowing who her parents is. She talked about some ugly ass brother they ended up getting killed that we don't know nothing about. And then she had this secret connect that she was talking to when we first got introduced to her, who could have been Ghost now that I'm thinking about it. She may have been texting Ghost, and Ghost told her, hey, go ahead and snitch on that ugly ass nigga about them pills. And she snitched on his ass and got his ass up out of there. And then when Tasha brought him home and was like, this ugly ass nigga got expelled for selling drugs. He's like, what the fuck you ugly ass get drugs for? You know what I'm saying? But he slick already knew that if Effie, you know what I'm saying, is also a plant. But again, I might be reaching with that one. But I'm just saying, she also be doing some weird ass shit too. So you just never know. But anyways though, man, that's all I got for y'all ugly ass niggas, you know. Like usual, if you're cool with me, fool with me, man, go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. Make sure you share with your ugly ass friends, your ugly ass mama, daddy, sister, cousin, auntie, all them ugly ass niggas, man. I'm trying to get my damn subscribers, man. I'm almost there. But until the next video, I'm out.